Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're on my abandoned tropical island Barnacle and we have a really big build to do today. We've got this big neighborhood which actually has 4 houses in it, so yeah, 4. Now we're going to do a quick little walk around and talk about who lives here, but first of all, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. Now let's get started. So our first villager here is Jitters, and then next to Jitters we have sweet little Ozzy. Next to Ozzy we have a Boomer, and what is Eugene doing? Are you okay down there? I don't even know how he got there. Anyway, and then this house here is Paula's. So these are the 4 villagers we're going to be building for today. And I still need to do their houses. But guess what? I've actually gone and rushed through Happy Home Paradise, finished it, done all 30 houses, unlocked the house customization. So I can start that as soon as. And I'll probably do some of those as little videos or maybe shorts. I haven't decided just yet. But yeah, I can actually make a start on doing the interiors and exteriors of the villagers' houses now. So that's all good. So for the villager houses, I don't just want to make them look like they used to be little houses. Maybe I could add some furniture that makes them look like they used to be little holiday homes or something, but then also add something else that makes it look like the villager may have a job. Take O'Hare for instance. If you watched my video where I did around his house, I gave him a little farm, so I feel like he would have lots of farm things in his house, lots of vegetables and all that stuff. So that's what I kind of want to do, but I really need to think about what I want to do for each villagers. Now, if you're interested in maybe doing some suggestions for me, I'll just quickly go through my villagers. So we have Jitters, Paula, Ozzy, Boomer, O'Hare, Canberra, Opal, Eugene, Bud, and Genji. Now, I know I said I was going to have Coco as well, but I've decided not to have Coco now. She's the only one that I've decided to change. I think I'm going to keep Genji instead because he's very, very adorable and I feel like he does really fit in with this theme. And I think I'm going to struggle to fit Coco in a little bit. So I kind of left her out, and also she's on my island Jellybean and I didn't want her on both islands. So yeah, we're not having Coco now, we're having Genji instead. But yeah, as I was saying before, if you have any ideas for their houses, I'd love to know them. Put them down in the comments. I love reading your comments anyway, so yeah. Let me know your ideas. Something else I'm going to need you to help me with is deciding my next island theme. Now, I'm open for ideas for the themes in the future, so let me know if you have any island theme ideas or suggestions you'd like to see on the channel. But I have 3 themes in mind for my next island. Now, I always have a list full of all these different island themes I want to do, and I still do. I have quite a few written down. But I've narrowed it down to 3 because I really feel like I want to do a colourful island next. Now, I was almost tempted by Kidcore, but I don't think I'm going to be doing Kidcore next. So yeah, I've decided on these 3 separate themes and I need you guys to help me. Now, if you'd like to help me choose, then please do go over to my community post and vote for the idea that you like the sound of the most, because I'll write them all up there. So yeah, please help me decide. Now, we are actually going to go back to talking about what we're actually building in this video, and I didn't want to take up a whole video just talking about island themes because that's easy enough for me to do. So the idea for this area is that these are some of the cheaper holiday homes that you can book to stay in when this used to be a functioning tropical resort. That's why the houses are closer together and have much smaller yard type areas next to them, because I feel like, you know, the cheaper option would have less space. I guess the areas are less private, less privacy. I don't know. I guess that's just what they would be like. Now, in the middle here, we're just popping down some sand, and then I'm going to pop a lovely fountain on top. Now, as you can see, I've already put 4 squares of in-game sand path down, and that's where I'm going to be placing the coconut trees. I leave these till last minute of decorating this area just because it's easier for me to be able to place everything and make sure everything's in line and all that good stuff. So yeah, I can see better basically. Now here we're putting down some chairs and table, and then I'm going to do the same the other side as well. I feel like this is an area where you would just sit and enjoy maybe a hot drink or a cold drink depending on what you fancy during that time of day. So yeah, this is basically just a cute community area that you would have used if you were staying in these 4 holiday homes. And when I was yapping on about my next theme, here is the area I was building, and this is just basically a little area next to Jitter's house where you could have played basketball or sports, anything you like. Now, it doesn't specifically belong to him, but I just thought it was quite a nice idea to add the jog villager next to the sport area, because I feel like that's what he would have chosen. If he was able to choose any of these houses to stay in, it would be near the basketball area. Now, these festival flags that I'm placing down, I actually really love how they look. It's kind of giving me there was a party going on here, or there was a celebration going on here or something. And, you know, because everything became abandoned, everyone just upped and left some other people here, like the villagers that are left, that, you know, these are still there because why would you move them? But yeah, that's kind of the vibes they give me. I hope that made sense because I don't know if that made sense. Hopefully you knew what I meant. Next to the villager houses, I'm just going to pop down some furniture and stuff that, you know, they would have used when they were staying here if they were on holiday rather than just being stranded here and left. Like for Paula here, she's going to have a square bathtub. I feel like she would have loved to have booked this place if it was still, you know, up and running. Or, you know, you never know. She might have actually booked this place and ended up being stranded here when the whole island was abandoned. And so she decided to stay there because she was like, why not? You know, get a lovely outdoor bath. Super nice, super cozy. So maybe that's what she did. So I have this open area here and I thought, you know what, there's no better thing to add than some seating. I feel like there would have been some outdoor seating. You're on a tropical island, you know, it's going to be sunny, it's going to be warm. You're going to want to sit outside, eat your breakfast, your dinner, have a drink, whatever you want to do. So that's why there needs to be some outdoor seating. Next to Ozzy's house, I decided to put a tool shelf and a storage shed. Now, does that actually belong to him or does that belong to Boomer? I feel like one of them could definitely be some sort of mechanic or some sort of engineer or something. So that's probably what I'll do for one of the interiors of their house. I just need to decide who would be the better option. Do you think Ozzy would be a cute little option or do you think Boomer would be the better option? Because he gives us more of a mechanical, technical engineer vibe. I don't know which one to choose. I think Ozzy might be kind of cute. So since some of the villager houses will be converted into something else other than just being a little holiday home, I thought, you know what, they're going to have dragged some of the furniture outside. So that's why I popped the floppy? So that's why I popped the sloppy, I can't say it. So that's why I put the sloppy sofa outside. And also we popped down a rattan long table, rattan low table, whatever it's called. I'm messing up all my words today, it's all good. Then back over to the sort of mechanical area, I guess, we're going to pop down a sloppy table. Now I really need to stop using this sloppy furniture because I can feel myself wanting to say floppy again. And it's not floppy, it's sloppy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is going great. Now over here I just quickly skip forward because you don't want to see me pop all this down, but basically all we did was pop down some weeds, glowing moss, flowers, bushes and some trees. Also some cute flamingos because why not? Now to fence it off, I was originally thinking of using normal fencing, but it really does take up a lot of space. It takes up a whole square, so I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. So we decided to go with the safety railing instead. This is an item instead of fencing, but it looks absolutely amazing. And now I got this idea of Horrible Gaming. I saw Horrible Gaming use this safety railing and she used it quite a lot in her builds actually, so I definitely had to pop it on this island. I've used it a few times before as well, but it just looks amazing. I love how Paula's sweeping up. She's like, I need to tidy the floor while you do some building. Now by her house it was a little bit plain. I didn't like just seeing the peacock chair there, so I've decided to pop down some wooden boxes. And now to make this area feel a bit more lived in, we've decided to put some washing lines down, or clothesline pole, whatever they call it. I'm forgetting all the names of the items today, and even though they're popping up on the screen, I still apparently don't know what they're called. So there's that. Now to finish off the little bits around the edges, we're just going to pop down some trash bags and some leaf piles, of course, because, you know, how else are we going to make it look like it's abandoned and messy with a few trash bags? They're always perfect. Another item I think is perfect for an abandoned island is, of course, the scattered papers. You can't go wrong with the scattered papers. They look like spread newspaper or just scattered papers, which is what they're called. So yeah, they're definitely perfect to use. Now we need to pop some more pieces down, so we need some little bits on the table. We've got coconut milk there. I've also got a coconut juice. This just makes it look like, you know, it's still being used. There's people still living here on this abandoned island, even though it's abandoned, there's people living here, but is that the right thing? I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's why I placed those down. Now over here we've got some recycled paper bundle, which looks like some old newspapers, which I love that item. I think I use it on pretty much every island as well. I just adore it. It's just so cute. I didn't know you can't actually buy that. You can't actually get it. It's actually found in the recycle box in your resident services. I never actually knew that because I've always ever got it from a treasure island. So yeah, fancy that. I mean, if I'm wrong, please someone let me know, but I'm pretty sure you can only get it from the recycle bin in resident services, and you can customize it to look like books as well, a stack of books, which is just too cute. But we're just going to pop down some finishing touches and then that's it. We finished the build, so you know what it is? It's time to have a look around what we've done today. So there we have it. We finished today's build and looking around. This was such a fun area and I only have one more house plus my house to do, and then I've done all the house areas. Can you believe that? I can't believe this island is pretty much nearly done. That's just crazy. Now if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Come and join the Jellybean family. Have a lovely day and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.